All right, everyone, I thought we'd do a Soulmate Journey update. I just did my monthly fly through. It's a little late getting this reading up. Excuse me for sleeping in. Okay, after all the readings I just did over the last few days. That being said, I thought a Soulmate Journey, one deck for the DF and one deck for the DM would be wise right now. Especially as we lead in, well, we're leading out of June, but as we lead into the Friday and Saturday readings, what are they thinking, followed by what actions they might take. We're coming into a lot of big boy, what I call big boy, big girl energies. And I have a feeling those readings are going to be pretty big. So, hey, get yourself a cup of coffee for them, I guess, when they come out. But right now, randomly at the bottom here of the DF, I've got a Knight of Swords. And randomly at the bottom here, I've got Judgment. We got a bit of a resurrection energy coming. We got people coming in, but the question is why? You got energies coming towards you, but why? I want you to keep asking why if you're on the DF side, which is most of my viewers, except for a few enlightened DMs, which qualifies you to be on the DF side, by the way, balanced energy, right? Then you're on both sides. Right? In your connection, you're probably still the DM, but you could switch over. Sometimes you could switch over. Anyway, my point is, anybody comes towards you, I want you to figure out why. It's important that you do. It's important that you force the energy to allow you to take the long view. Okay? We can't control the energies that come in. The energies that are coming in are about to be very short range, short-sighted. Yeah, I'll take it. Give it to me now. Right? Like that. Give me the good stuff. Yeah. Okay? Without realizing that, well, this is a finite thing, But you got to force the long view. And I encourage you to do it. You can do it if you're really the Empress or the Queen of Pentacles, male or female. You can do it. Let's go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. Take the advice. Don't take the advice. I don't know. Whatever. But I'm the energy guy. It's what I told my friends earlier today. So I'll just tell you. You're going to have to really try to take the long view. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but the title brought you in here. Or you found Steve Love Tarot. You're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Could just be one thing I say here. Okay. The sun. Your crossing card, the DF side. Most of you on the DF side is the sun. The happiest card I can in the deck. It's very nice energy. It's very enlightened energy. Right? We're awake in the sun, aren't we? Right. Yeah. Okay. What do we get here? The Hangman. Oh, something that's been dormant for a long, long time. It's like the sun's been out, right? This is sleeping bat here, the Hangman. The sun's been out, but the shades are so good in this place that it blocks the sun, right? You had no idea. And then something happens, a wind or whatever, and it blows the shade up really quick, and all of a sudden, boom, all this light comes in. Okay, I'm trying to give you something for your mind's eye here. When I say prepare to have your mind blown with perspective. Okay? Probably something to do with this, with Judgment at the bottom. All right? Prepare to have you. Again, what advice did I just give you? I said you're going to have to force it. But if it's a short-sighted energy, that's coming in. But if you can take, and it's going to be here for a while. But if you can take the long view in it, you'll be very powerful. Very, very powerful, because not a lot of people are doing that. The energy can be crystal clear. You can see things much more clearly than most people, which will probably scare the shit out of you if you're doing it right. But whatever. Let's do the light seer for you here. Let's clarify the Hangman. So the shade's going up. All of a sudden, there's a brand new perspective. Bats awake, crystal clarity. Holy shit, it's daylight out there, right? Some kind of truth. I don't know. I have no idea. Change of perspective for sure on the DF side. Why is and this is about, again, I'm not a Time Lord, but I'm not divining that far out. These are definitely the energies that are rolling in, especially since we're only a few days away, technically, well, a week or so away, I should say, from, Uranus moving into Gemini. All right, here we go. Hangman. Why is it here for the DF? What do we get? What do you get? The bottom card is crossing the center card I'm going to pull, which is red with the sun. What are you getting to see for who or what they really are? Who are you getting to see? The Burger King. That energy, there it is. Did you see the Cancer reading, the all signs reading for the technically all signs reading for the soulmate cycle for the zodiac fly through? Wasn't this guy the star of the show? There he is right there. Red with the sun. And that'll be crossing whatever the center card is. What's on top? The Knight of Cups. They're coming in. I mean, look, I get it. I get it. I'm not even reading energy. That's why I throw the cards so that you can see. I mean, I've already said it, but there you go. What do you want me to say? It's a Knight of Cups. What's the center card? The Eight of Pentacles. And what's red with the Knight of Cups? The Queen of Cups. It's sort of the, I'm gonna phrase it this way. The lure of easy money has a very strong appeal. In this case here, it's the lure of what someone thinks is easy love, but they're looking at it from the wrong perspective, which is going to allow you to see this person in a new perspective, or maybe in the nude for the first time. I have no idea, but it's going to allow you to see this person, whoever this is for you, this Burger King, could be a friend, family member, could be a runner. I don't know. It's pretty powerful. Judgment doesn't come out from a bang in a bar parking lot, but this energy is drawn to you for different reasons. It's some kind of, again, what did I say at the beginning of this? Somebody shows up. Anybody shows up. Anybody wants to make nice with you over at least the next 3-4 weeks. I want you to really try to ask why. And I don't mean ask them why. You're not going to get a straight answer. You're going to get double talk. I mean, look around. People's actions show you who they are. What kind of person? It's like I told you all the time. I read people all the time from simple things. I don't know this person. I've never seen them, but I see that they put their parking pass on backwards. I know instantly that this is a person I wouldn't hire at any company. Their attention to detail is terrible. Because I know from getting parking passes, it says in big, bold letters, this side facing back. So you'd have to be a complete fucking moron to put it on backwards. So attention to detail is important for me in a lot of the things I do. That being said, including this. So, that, again, people will show you who they are. Let them. All right? That's all I'm saying. That's beautiful. So you got this King of Wands coming in. I'm not saying don't do anything with them. I'm not saying kick them to the curb, get out. I'm just saying ask why. Internally, why is this person here? Why are they behaving this way? I said the lure of easy money has a strong appeal. They feel like they look at the love that they have for you in a practical way. They want you in your life, in their life for some reason. Like, let's use an example that this is an elderly parent. For example, just an example, just catch my drift. And you could apply it however you want in a love relationship or whatever. It's an elderly parent or person in your family that you have very little contact with. You never talk to them, blah, 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 blah. All of a sudden, they keep calling and they keep texting and they keep trying to get in your life. You got to figure out why. I mean, they probably want something from you. Based on the energy that's here, they want to know that you'll kick in some money for the rest home or whatever. So they got to get good with you. They got to reform a relationship so they can get their hands on the almighty dollar, yen, euro, whatever. Right? Something like that. There's an underlying reason this energy is coming in. It's not necessarily nefarious. It's important for you to know. It provides you with some ultimate clarity on who this person really is, which will then allow you to decide what you're going to do with the love that you both share going forward, or how to approach that love, right? Once you understand how somebody loves, and since your Empress energy and the Queen of Cups is one of the most empathic energies of the Empress, if you understand how somebody loves, you can use that. You could then blend your energy with theirs properly. Otherwise, it's friction and it doesn't work. So this might actually work this time if it's a love thing. Either way, it's resurrecting. It's something fairly old. DM. Let's shuffle on the DM. Give me the DM side, universe. Why is it here? Let's go. Why is it here? Give me the DM side. What are we talking about here? Let's go. Okay. We're done. Their bottom card is Justice. Well, that's fantastic. I mean, what's the base energy? The World. The most powerful card I could pull, crossed by Justice on the DM side. Again, somebody here is coming towards you under a new energy. They have already figured something out. Somebody here wants to make things right with you, wants to bring some justice, but I believe it benefits them more than it benefits you, just because of that King of Wands. It usually does. I don't know. Let's clarify it. Give me the world, right? It's not bad. I don't have a devil. It's not like the devil crossed by justice. You know, it's not that. It's the world. It's usually a fairly auspicious energy. That means really good. You know, I'm not saying anything other than you get very enlightened here when this person rolls in. You'll know exactly why if you look around, right? If you look around at what they're doing, what are they carrying, how they show up, what topics are they bringing up, all of that. Let people show you who they are. Never mind their words. People's words, they're not worth anything, all right? Actions. They do speak louder than words, but so does just demeanor, their state of being, right? That tells you a lot too. The people around somebody tells you a lot, because like energy attracts like energy. If they attract a bunch of criminally bank robber types, well, you know, you might want to, unless you're into that, you might want to back off. They may pretend to be a certain way around you, but look at who their circles of friends are, right? Probably who their core energy is, who or what they are. Doesn't mean they won't adjust a little for you. Doesn't mean you can't be with them, but you should at least be informed, enlightened on what you're dealing with. It's all about the DF at this point in the cycle, getting rid of any illusions, right? Really cleaning up that Empress energy, making it nice and clean. Why is the world here? I'm just trying to help you. I'm just giving you the energy. What you want to do. Their bottom card here is the King of Cups. Crossing the center card, I'm going to pull both red with justice. All right? It's for them. This is a selfish energy. I said that around this. Somebody here they need something from you. Whoever this is needs something from you. Okay? Maybe it's a push off the rocks. I don't know. What's on top here? Yeah, the Two of Swords. Yeah. It's, okay, anyway, what's the center card? We'll get there. Knight of Swords. You see these cards? They all kind of look the same. Why is the Two of Swords? What's red with the Two of Swords? The Hangman. The Hangman. Your perspective, why they're showing this, you have a Hangman right here. They end with a Hangman. Your base energy, it's right here. It's red with the Two of Swords with them. All right? You think they're showing up for a certain reason. It's different. Their perspective on you and them is different than your perspective on you and them. I'm not saying this is your long lost runner. I don't control what comes in here. This could be a family member. This could be a friend. It could be, I gave a family member example, right? I don't know. But their perspective on your relationship is different than yours. I'm going to suggest, based on the energies that are coming in, that you hold your ground. You keep your perspective on things, right? You stay where you're at with it, especially if your gut, which is very strong right now, tells you that, I don't know, you need to maybe call them on it, or you need to maybe at least make a note of their reasons. Very swordsy here. I've got a Knight of Swords. Somebody's bringing a message of change, but it's a change for them. Again, I can't discount the King of Wands over here, the Burger King. Got to have it their way kind of energy, right? Somebody is charging in here for sure, and I got more cards underneath. I'm sorry, I should show you. I got the World, which is their base energy. I've got the Three of Cups, and I've got the Chariot all here. So again, I've got somebody charging in. They want to share something with you. You know what? I'm going to clarify a little deeper on their perspective. I'm going to take the little animal deck, and I'm going to clarify their Hangman. Okay? So it's almost like I take this and I do the same reading. I clarified your Hangman with this. I clarified their Hangman with this, and we see what we get. So in other words, we'll see. This is you. Oh, the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups, right? The King of Wands. There they are, right? Let's see what comes out over here. Let's see what their perspective is. Okay? Let's see. Why is the Hangman here? Why not? We'll just carry it a little further. I usually do anyway. So what's the difference? Why is the Hangman here? All right, I'll clarify it a little different. It's crossed by the Ace of Wands, which would be crossing this Hangman. Okay? What's on top? The Emperor. Okay. Middle, center card. The World. Again, the World. Hangman was here. I've got a lot of symmetry here, you guys. It's all lining up. I mean, my read is spot on. I'm just going to refine it for you. What's red with the Emperor? The Page of Cups. Someone wants to save face here. Someone might need help. It could be all of a sudden you start hearing from this elderly relative you never heard from because they heard you were doing well and they're going to have some nursing expenses pretty soon. I mean, this could play out like that. But really, this is somebody here who wants to save face a little bit. Somebody wants to show you they've changed or show you who they are in a way, but I feel like they haven't given this a lot of thought. I feel like they haven't given this a lot of thought. You had a disappointing interaction with this person last time you interacted with them. Now they want to show you that everything has changed and everything's different. They want to take control of the situation. Let's grab that. All right. Be like that. Here's Justice randomly at the bottom. There's Justice. The universe wants to talk about this some more. Let's go. Bottom line for you. Massive enlightenment, massive clarity on who you're dealing with here and their motives. I don't have anything nefarious here. I don't have anything all that bad. It's just you got a different perspective than they do. We got apples and oranges happening here, okay? All right. Just because I send you a Christmas card doesn't mean I'm paying for your rest home. You know, it's a bit of that kind of thing. Just because I said, I wished you a happy birthday on social media doesn't mean that we're getting back together and I want to get married. It's a bit of that kind of a thing. Somebody's running with it like a dog with a bone. Right? It shows you who they are when they do that. A little bit of emotional immaturity here. Kind of. I don't know. Let's see. What else you want to tell me, universe? Yeah. See. 8 swords at the bottom. Crossing the center card I'm going to pull. 3 swords. 4 of pentacles. And the 9 of Swords. Yeah, this is who you're dealing with here. Whoever this is. I don't think this is your long-lost runner. I don't. I may even put that in the title of this reading. I don't think this is your long-lost runner. This is somebody you have a soul connection with. It might be an authority figure in your life. It could be. But it's probably somebody you may even listen to. You may even talk to them sometimes or ask them for advice or whatever. Somebody's about to... it feels like they're taking advantage here a little bit. Yeah, and there's 2 swords again. There's 2 swords. Unbelievable. I say again because it's right there on top of the World card. This energy is afraid to tell you something. They won't have to... I'm just going to put it this. I'm just going to paraphrase, okay? You got somebody coming towards you you have a soul connection with that's afraid to tell you something, right? So if you observe them a little bit, you'll figure out what it is. It'll be crystal clear to you, and it'll show you who you're dealing with, and which isn't a bad thing. I'm not saying you're dealing with a horrible person, but in knowing this clarity, right, will then educate you in how to properly deal with this person so you can improve the relationship going forward. It's sort of a start over, but it requires you to notice something here. All right? That's all I'm saying. Unfortunately, and fortunately at the same time, the energies coming in are conducive to short-sightedness, immediate instant gratification, not paying attention to much. You know, I want what I want it now. Who cares, right? What happens over here, right? It's a bit of that. You need to force within this energy the long view. It won't be that difficult for you. Just nobody else is taking it. The long view freeway is wide open. Just pay attention. I gave you an example already. I said I could tell a lot about a person just by looking at how they hang their parking permit here in my neighborhood. I could tell you a lot about them, straight up. You know, a lot more than just they're short-sighted. They think they know everything. They think they got it. They think they're smarter than they are. Probably somebody who tells you that they're smart. They put it on backwards. How'd they miss all that? Possible they're illiterate as well. It's possible. I mean, I'm assuming they can read, but there you go. It is possible. That is also one of the options. Anyway, this energy will show, you'll get some clarity here, which will enable you to improve the relationship with this person. However, I will tell you, there is something they're afraid to tell you. Something that keeps them up at night. Something that may have happened between you two. An argument or whatever. They feel a little bit trapped by it. They're afraid to bring it up. If that's the case, if you know what it is, you'll learn a lot about this person if you bring it up. All right, do what you want to do, make your own decisions, but you will learn a lot about this person if you bring it up. That's all I'm going to say. That's your reading. Stay tuned for, hopefully you watch your monthly readings. Hopefully you watch the monthly overview. Very important. My blog write-up for July is there. There's a summary and full text. I recommend the full text, but hey, do what you want to do. And the Friday and Saturday readings are coming up in their respective days. And it should be interesting. We're getting, the energy's getting, especially the weekly reading, the energy's getting very powerful right now. All right, so make sure you put your big boy, big girl pants on. All right, I'm not one for fluffy channels. I'm really, this ain't Rainbow Unicorn Tarot. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Good luck.